Hello and welcome to CadoinkStudios. I am Cadoink and I am here with Boisterous. Say hello, Boisterous.
Hello, Boisterous.
Very nice. Today we have a game between two very awesome players, so would you like to introduce the players for us today?
Yeah, definitely. Spawning down here in the bottom left-hand corner, we have Stephano, I think? Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
up here in the top right-hand corner, we have mouzThorZain as the dark green Terran. There's a lot of colors in SC2.
Yeah,
That's something that I am learning. How many colors are there? Has to be like 18. It's ridiculous.
there's a good amount, and I like that. I like the fact that they don't stick with the traditional red and blue. I believe this is probably some sort of tournament play, might be online or something else. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, I like how they get the option to pick whatever color they want.
Yeah, I have no idea what they're talking about right now because I missed the beginning of the conversation. All I saw was, "What did you order? I'll be eating something else today." So, yeah, that's an interesting conversation to drop into the middle of. And we have Stephano looking like maybe a fast expand?
Yeah, I think he might be going for a 15 hatch, perhaps.
Yeah, that's what this looks like. Yeah, it's going to be a 15 hatch. He does go for that drone. So this is probably going to be a 15 hatch. We have the barracks going up for ThorZain. The SCV is being harassed by that drone, so that drone is being extremely annoying, as drones usually are, with those little pincery things.
Yeah.
And, this is something that I have noticed lately. If you look at the titles of like the workers, the rank, at least for a drone, is Predator. Like, that is a threatening and scary name, right?
Yeah, oh
Right.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
terrifying. I was just reading this conversation, it's hilarious. You were talking about that drone, and ThorZain was like, stop it. And Stephano was like, alright, I'll go away. So they're having a little bit of friendly banter there about the drone, which I think is hilarious. That's a good way to feel, because I always get really aggravated when the drone attacks me. So I like how they had a little bit of a friendly back and forth.
Stephano telling ThorZain to stay polite. Because polite is something that you should always be. Oh, God. Not the trash talk. And, I don't know, Korean?
Yeah, a lot of Korean.
Yeah.
Don't know what that means. But look at this. We do have a command center going down at around 1718 for ThorZain. This is very interesting. Going for kind of the faster expand, and he's building it in his base. This is something I feel like Terran players have stopped doing for a while. Like Marine King Prime, especially, is kind of popularized. Just go ahead and build it in your NAT and protect it. So this is interesting. He's building it in his base. We'll see what he's going to be doing after this. And he also looks like he's going to be going for a reactor or tech lab, as he has moved his barracks over.
Yeah, probably. However, there's the reactor. Okay. And I think that the main reason that people have stopped doing this thing with the command center is because if you can't defend it while it's building, how are you going to defend it while it's, like, there? It doesn't make any sense. You're kind of just throwing away some mining time on this command center. And actually, whoa, going for the third one, too. So he might be going for an in-base macro orbital, as people usually do nowadays. And Stephano is just going for extremely standard lots and lots of drones.
Yeah, this is extremely interesting. You don't see these macro command centers this early. I think this is a great choice. This is a very interesting build, and hopefully it'll work out for him. And so he did put that factory on his reactor. We'll be pumping out Hellions 2 at a time. Moving his barracks over there, I don't know what the positioning of that is for, but going to be going ahead and putting down a second factory, maybe going for blue flame Hellions. Oh no, just going for 2 reactor, 2 factory, 4 Hellions at a time sort of play.
This is going to be quite a few Hellions. He is dropping his orbital, however, there's a pesky Zergling just sitting there trying to block it, and the Marine runs out and deals with it, pretty fast. The Hellions are going to be driving right into Stephano's base right now. We're going to have this... Oh, no, maybe? Yeah, there you go. These Hellions have a severe issue of not being able to figure out what the hell to do.
Yeah, I think he's just trying not to commit too heavily, make sure he doesn't lose them. I guess waiting for reinforcements, which is smart. Stephano not putting down any spine crawlers. This is interesting. Just going to be using some Zerglings and a Queen. So we'll see how this push goes for ThorZain.
Yeah, but he's not putting down any spine crawlers. However, he is making 10 roaches.
Oh,
so,
yes, I did just
yeah.
see that. Getting that roach
It's
worn
quite a
up.
few roaches.
And they are just popping now at this time. So these Hellions are basically done. Roaches just eat Hellions for breakfast. That is a fact. So, yeah, ThorZain's just going to kind of poke around, probably watch for when he pushes out or when he takes his third. In fact, the roach is coming out at this time. ThorZain seeing this, losing a Hellion, he's going to be running them away at this time.
Yeah, this is definitely the right decision. You don't want to engage Hellions, or you don't want to engage roaches with Hellions. I mean, I guess it's possible if you get a ton of them. However, he does not yet have that ton of them he needs. However, he's going to be getting it pretty soon. He does have 4 Hellions at a time coming out.
Yeah. And he's also getting a bunker up, which I think is interesting. His placement, it's a safer placement, but however, these two supply depots are like way out there and in a lot of trouble. And we'll be pushing out with 2 Hellions to kind of spot around. A lot of Banelings coming out for Stephano at this time. This kind of Baneling Roach push is, I think, going to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, and these 10 Banelings and Roaches and Zerglings galore are just running into ThorZain's base, and this is not looking good for ThorZain.
No.
He does have a siege tank up. Does he? Wait, where are those explosions from?
No idea. There is no siege tank on the map. He does have one coming as well as siege mode, but the Banelings morphing more in the base, sending some Roaches up. It looks like ThorZain is going to be in a lot of trouble. 1 tank and a bunch of Hellions, even pulling SCVs off at this time. Going to be trying to pick off as many of these Roaches as he can, but this is looking very, very bad for ThorZain.
Yeah, and these Banelings are going to force the Hellions back, or these Banelings are going to force the SCVs back, excuse me. However, these SCVs are just there to repair the Hellions.
Yeah, that's very good by ThorZain. He might just be able to hold this off, as there are only 2 or 3 Roaches left and 3 Zerglings in the main, or in the NAT, excuse me, actually 5. So yeah, ThorZain will be able to hold this off, but not without taking a huge amount of damage. Well, they lost about
24 workers killed.
Yeah, that's
24. That's ridiculous.
That's massive.
And that puts Stephano actually only 8 harvesters in the league. I think there was a pause there, like a couple of pauses.
Yeah, it's like everything is flying through the screen.
Yeah, I know.
Must be having issues.
I saw some talk about mommy, so that was confusing.
Yeah, perhaps it was lag, maybe?
Yeah, I think a couple of observers left the
Yeah.
game, because I think this game is like full of observers.
Yeah.
As it usually is, and oh my god, so many SCVs dying.
Yeah, Zergling's just eating up the SCVs in the natural. Nothing in this bunker. Kind of wasting time. He is going to be sieging some tanks up in a very good position, but not before getting his natural effectively shut down for a while.
Yeah, that was not good. He's up to 36 workers killed, so he's definitely lost a couple workers, to say the least.
Yeah,
He might lose one more. Oh, yep. There's one and another one going down, so he's up to 38 workers lost. ThorZain has lost so much here.
Yeah, however, he does have that extra command center, which is good, and I am just about to hit the 12-minute mark right there, just to make sure we're on the same time code. I think you're a little ahead. And so we do have some more Roaches coming up in the base, and yeah, this is looking incredibly bad for ThorZain. This natural is completely done, while Stephano is on his 3rd base. So economically, ThorZain is behind. Unit-wise, I'd say he's behind. And this orbital is really weak too, so he's going to have to repair it. Because Stephano could come in with a bunch of Roaches and maybe some Banelings and pick that off really quickly. So this is not looking good for ThorZain.
Yeah, ThorZain's kind of in a world of hurt right now. He is approximately... He has like half the workers of his opponent. Actually, he has 30 less. He has quite a handful less of workers.
Oh yeah, definitely. And we do see that ThorZain is building a lot of Marines, which I think is really interesting. Marines are just really bad against Roaches. But Stephano's going for a Mutadin, so... Or, not Mutadin, a Spire, excuse me. So it might work out in his favor. And he's building another command center. This is very odd. I feel like if he wants to take a third, he might as well just float the one he has in his base.
Yeah, but as we learned from many pro players, if you're ever in trouble, just build more CCs.
Yeah.
It always works. They don't know how it works out, but it always works out.
Maybe he's just going to have a super defensive planetary fortress in his base, just to catch up on the SCV count. He is moving his Hellions over to the third to make sure there's no kind of cheeky, not really cheeky, but just Zerglings poking around, watching for it. In fact, some Zerglings are going up there at this time, and they will be picked off by ThorZain's army.
Yep. These Zerglings are going to try to escape through the back rocks, but they're still up there, so it's not going to happen.
Yeah, and we do see ThorZain moving out into the middle of the map this time, but a huge Zergling surround the siege tanks are not even going to siege. And it looks like he did pick off all the Zerglings, and now the Roaches are going to have to retreat.
Yeah, however, he did lose all of his Marines, so basically his entire army is siege tanks right now.
Yeah, and he will be able to shut down this fourth base by Stephano, but it doesn't really matter if he loses this. Oh, and there's the GG by ThorZain the second he sees all those Mutalisks. So, yeah, very nice play by Stephano.
Yeah, and we do get to see exactly how many observers were in this game.
Yeah.
There was quite a few. Yeah.
Wow, ThorZain.
That's the last one.
Yeah, ThorZain was continuing to pick off the rest of the army, which I think is funny.
Pretty sure those mutants were just automatically attacking the rest of the army because Stephano was like the first person to leave.
Oh, I guess they just kept going because that Caldor guy was still in the game. Just wanted to see the army die. Caldor. Yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I've been having crazy computer issues lately, and I've managed to get those fixed, hopefully, knock on wood. And last week I had the craziest test. So I haven't had many videos lately, but that's going to change. We're going to start making more this week, now that I am stress-free and computer problem-free. So yeah, if you want to see more videos, you can go to youtube.com/user/CadoinkStudios and leave a comment, like the video, tell me what you would like to see, and if you'd like Boisterous and I to cast some more games, you can send replays to him, and he will give you all that information.
Yes, and if you want us to cast your games, you can send them on into BoisterousSC2@gmail.com with just, quick note, cast with Cadoink. I love you. That usually helps. And if you want to watch any other games I've commentated, there's also a couple more with Cadoink over up there. You can check out youtube.com/user/BoisterousSC2. And as a reminder to everybody that has friends/clanmate friends, you can head on over to sc2clans.org and sign up for the team league that's over there. It should be a lot of fun. There's a couple of prizes for the winners. And yeah, you should definitely go check it out.
Definitely, it's going to be very awesome. We will be casting that for you guys, so you should definitely join. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please check out more, and we will see you guys later.